Hi everyone, my name's Michelle and this is the 9th of December. Welcome along to FlossMas. In case you're not familiar, this is your first time here. This is a channel about cross stitch and I'm doing a FlossMas, which is basically a daily short video all about cross stitching. I've got some advent calendars to open, some past finishes to show, freebies to share, and lots of mildly inappropriate comments probably. For those of you who watched yesterday, you will be pleased to know Christopher did make it through the night. Because I was fast asleep. I dropped off like a little baby and I woke up first thing this morning feeling much more refreshed. So God alone knows how I used to manage when Ness was a small baby. I don't know. I must have just been running around like a headless chicken. But there we go. So I've got lots to share with you today and some ideas about some up and coming things. Let's talk about that first actually. I was thinking about maybe doing one of the FlossMases as a live. What do you think about that? Maybe a Sunday evening? I don't know, it would be this Sunday or next Sunday, but maybe trying to do it as a live. I've never done one before, but I quite fancy it. So maybe we should try. We'll see. We'll see. I've got a haul to show you. I've had a Patchwork rabbit order come. I've got another treat box and I'm not going to try the treats today, but I'm just going to show you the box. Some things that I've kitted up, which is part of the Patchwork rabbit order. I've got my 2 advents there, and we've got the House of the Captured Children, or the Houses of the Captured Children. So let's see what they're up to today. Number 9. Oh no, the door doesn't open properly. Oh no! We'll never know. Hang on. Hang on. Ooh, I think it's something dodgy going on here. Oh, gosh, that's annoying. They seem to be, let's see if I can persuade that bit. There seems to be 2 little girls there staring at the Christmas tree, and then this one peeking out from the cellar, I would imagine, to see what she's missing out on. She definitely looks like she's peeking around from the cellar where she's being held captive. And while those other 2 are staring at the tree, the plot thickens. I'm now measuring stuff on the bed in probably feet rather than centimetres. It's piling up and up and up. I don't have any stitching to show you. I have done a little bit. I've worked a little bit more on my Prairie School at Evergreen. But what I thought I'd do is just finish the box that I'm on and then I'll show you it when I finish the box. You don't need to see every stitch. I was having a conversation with my best friend the other day and she's like, what do you talk about every day? Every day? I said, oh, it's only 10 minutes. She said, but still, 10 minutes. What do you talk about? She's not a stitcher. So the project that I'm going to share with you now is a previous finish, is actually one of my own charts. And this is Button Bingo. And it's available on my Etsy store if you would like to get a copy. Really simple chart, just uses 2 colours. And this is stitched on a, I think it was Zweigart Fawn 32 count. Just finished really simply with a velvet back. And then you can show off your very own vintage button collection. And within the chart you get all of the different numbers, so you can put whatever numbers you want there. So when I released this, a lady did contact me and said that I hadn't quite got the numbers in the right order. Apparently there's certain rules about what you can put in each column for a bingo card. Now these bingo cards are different to the bingo cards in the UK. The UK ones are much longer and they have 10 columns, so it's very easy. It's the singles, the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, but these are slightly different. So I'm sure you can look up if you want it to be absolutely accurate, or just do it like I did, just my favourite numbers and numbers that mean something to me. So I love this little one, it's lovely. So there's that, that's my previous finish. Right, let's do a freebie. Let's do a freebie. The freebie today is by The Blue Flower, and Ness and her dad made cookies yesterday. really giant cookies about the size of your face. And so actually this one drew my attention. You could turn it into quite a Christmassy looking chart actually, with the colours and the little dog, just with a little bit of gold or silver. I'm sure you could turn that into quite a Christmas cookie chart. But it's beautiful. It uses Gentle Arts threads. The DMC conversions aren't given, but you could look those up so easily. So there is the dog waiting for the cookies, as my dog would be doing. Right, let's have a look at what is in here. Now, I presume this is number 9, and I presume box 6 had 6 written on it, but I don't know, but we'll see. Either way. Ooh, a lippy. Do you know what? I was kind of hoping for a lippy this morning. I was thinking, oh, I could do with something a little bit jazzy. That may be a little bit too jazzy though. It is an Autograph Colour Balm Lip Shine, so I don't think it's quite as dense colour. What colour is it? Peach. Sorry, I'm busy looking at it and I haven't shown you. In peach. It's definitely a summery colour, but maybe I'll give it a go tomorrow and we'll see. We'll see just how much of a colour payoff there is. Although, since the weather's changed, my lips have been dry. No matter what I put on them, they don't seem to want to behave. Right, let's have a look at some of the haul that I got from the Patchwork Rabbit. I'm going to start off with the threads, because some of these are for kitted up projects. So I picked up 2 skeins of Ruby Slipper, although I've already got some Ruby Slipper. I love Ruby Slipper. Look at the colours in that. Isn't that lovely? Lovely. So I picked up 2 of those because I really quite fancy doing the new heartstring samplery one that I got from the Jingle Ball, and also the kind of matching one that I showed you the other day in that. And then I picked up these 4. So Red Rocks, 2 of, because I like Red Rocks, Dried Thyme and Hazelnut. Now I've said to you about this before, Gentle Arts do 10 metre skeins, okay? Normally they are only 5, I think. I should know that. I'm sure they're normally only 5. These skeins give you double the amount, but they're not double the price. So if I see one that's got a 10 metre, I always pick up the 10 metre version. Now, what are these for, I hear you ask? Well, I decided that having been given that lovely box by Vivian, I wanted to kit up. There's the front cover. O Tannenbaum by Brenda Gervais. And I've got it currently in my Penelope's pocket bag because some of the colours that are on the Plum Street Samplers Olga stocking are similar. So in here, there it is, I've started another ring of the colours that I've already got for O Tannenbaum. Now I've not got every single called for colour, but I've got a lot of the ones which will suffice. So there's those ones that I've already got picked out, and these are the ones to go with it. So I really want to get started with that. And I think what I'm going to do is just tea dye some 36 count, because I think that would be perfect colourway. Put that back in there before I forget. And then I decided that I wanted to kit up the Prairie Schooler Weatherwise that I picked up the other day. Now, I went, just open this chart a second. Oh, I don't like these sticky things. Part of it stuck to me, and then take it out quickly before it sticks to something else. Yeah, it is all in DMC. There is, I couldn't remember whether I'd made a colour choice or whether I'd decided to go with DMC. So these are all the DMCs for that, and I want to start with the one at the top. So those are the colours, and I'm going to do it on this piece of 32 count, stay there, that came as the November colour of the month from Crafty Kate, I think. Let's have a look. It's showing up a bit more green than it actually is. It's definitely, in real life, it looks a bit more pinky, but I thought the pinky sky would really suit those colours. So that is something that I would like to start fairly soon. You know me, I'll probably go down and start it. I'm not very good at waiting. So that is a little kit. I'm going to put that down there. I need to order some more of those bags from Amazon, just the standard lock ones. I tend to keep them, keep my projects in them while I'm waiting to start on them. I also picked up the needle worker. I haven't done the auto ship for this one. I just picked this one up, and I think I'm going to just pick out the ones that I particularly like. Mainly because I'm still working on a year end and I have no business signing up for another big 12-part stitch along. So there was that. And I also ordered the new Blackbird Designs book. So I'm going to give you a little flip through of all 10 projects, just in case you haven't seen. So there's that one, which is the sampler. This one is called Bittersweet Acorn. Delicious Autumn. It's a little bag. Love those little bags. I really should make more little bags. That's the sampler again. It's called A Token of Love. It's the same one. This is called Sky Full of Birds. And it's the top of a small sewing box. The same one? Yeah, that's the same one. This one is Tiny Pumpkin, little pin roll. This one is Fall Gatherings. Love that one. Oh, that's the same one, but it's the button box version. Is it actually? Oh no, it's not a separate chart, it's just 2 sets of finishing instructions. A Scottish Fling. Love those Eyelet alphabets, and I love the way they've made it into that little bag. That is so cool. What a good idea. It is a full sampler. It's just kind of folded in half to make the bag. There's the bottom of the bag. Love that. And then what have we, oh, this is nice too. Autumn Abundance. So it's a series of 4, 5 little charts that make the pumpkin, or you could just stitch them in a row. They remind me actually of the Jeanette Douglas freebie that's been going on all this year, which reminds me, I had a heads up from a lady, I can't remember, I'm really sorry, who said that Jeanette Douglas is taking down the 12-month freebies on the 31st of December. So if you haven't been stitching those and you want to stitch them, go and get the charts before the 31st of December. And there's this one called Moonlit Garden. I like that. What does it say? To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under heaven. Like that one. And that is it. So, fabulous, fabulous book. Okay, I've also got my Fox and Rabbit linens. Now I said I got these, when did they arrive? Last Friday I think, and I've posted them out to the other people in the club, but I'd said I was going to hold on to them just for a few days because I didn't want to show them and for everyone then to not have their linens. So I decided to wait. So this is the colour. This one's called Jungle. How amazing is that? I know it's called Jungle, but for those of you that like the mermaids, and I do include myself in that bracket, I do like them, but I haven't got around to stitching one yet. That is just incredible. It almost glows. It almost glows. Do you know what? I think that Leela's Studio, the Quaker Halloween, would look amazing on that as well. So there's that one. And I have said before that the neutral this month is going to be a massive hit. And it's called Dirt Track. Are you ready? Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Incredible. I'm going to need about another 3 meters of that. That is just the perfect neutral. Love it. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I'm sorry, I've got a really itchy eye. Probably Chris sat downstairs with one of them dolls poking in the eye. There we go. Right. I've also got this little thing to show you. It just popped up on eBay. Really liked it. Really liked it. Just an old little pin cushion that clamps onto the side of a stitching stand or a table. It just looks so sweet. So, so sweet. I think I'm probably going to put it up on my ladder, which is just up there. I don't know if you can see it just down there. That's the way it would fit anyway. I just thought it was so lovely and tactile. Really tactile. Beautiful. And the last thing I'm going to show you, but we're not going to do today, is the treat box. Now, I'm going to show you which country it's from. And for once, I'm going to show you how it's actually packaged before I've had a good go at it. It is packaged like that. And for those of you who have not boned up on your flags, you may recognise that place. Now, I have been there. I have been to Peru. And they celebrate my birthday as a national holiday, which was really good of them because I'd only been in the country about 2 weeks and they rustled up this whole national holiday just for me. The 28th of July is a national holiday in Peru. So I may, when I do this, I may have a look back through, see if I can find some photos from back in the day when I was at Machu Picchu. I spent a month in Peru and it is one of my most favourite countries in the whole world. So I will have a little look through there and we'll have a go at trying some of those treats, because I know that it's quite popular, as I turn my face inside out for certain of the things. So let's see where we're getting to today. Now this feels heavy. This feels heavy. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Patchwork Rabbit have their own corner gauges. Isn't that amazing? Good work, guys. Good work. Nice wooden corner gauge. So for those of you who haven't used one of these before, let me just grab a piece of linen. Now apologies if I'm teaching you to suck eggs, but the corner gauge allows you to put, let me get it the right way around, put your corner gauge in the corner. So if you like a 3-inch margin, you start at the end there. If you like a 2.5-inch margin, you start there, 2-inch, and so on and so forth. So it just allows you to make sure that you are leaving enough of a margin for what you want to be able to do with it and for your preference. So it's got 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and then right on the corner is 3. Good work, guys. I'm chuffed with that. Marvellous. I shall see you tomorrow. Stay classy, Stitchers.